Hello guys, welcome you all for this end-to-end session of AIML, where you guys gonna learn everything that you guys need in order to become a successful data scientist. Hope you guys are enjoying. We are enjoying a lot and we are learning a lot each and every day. Hope the same thing for you guys. If you guys have any doubts related to this data science or anything that you come up with related to this domain of data science, just ping us in the comment section. We'll take up and we'll solve your doubts. Okay. So we are learning association rules, right? From today onwards, we're gonna learn different kind of algorithm which are present in the association rule. Okay. And before going for this session, please make sure that you guys subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, because every notification and bell icon, because every day we are just uploading a new video, guys, so that you will just miss any of our videos. Okay. So yeah guys, so without wasting any time, let us jump into today's session. So today's session is all about the a priori algorithm. It is one of the algorithm for the association rule. Okay, association rule mining. Okay. So guys, and one more thing, please make sure that you guys watch all the previous session videos, unless you guys doesn't able to understand what we are telling. Okay, it doesn't have any kind of continuation or flow. Okay. Yeah. So a priori algorithm, let us go for it. Discovering frequent item set. Guys, if you watch the previous two sessions, you guys already know what is this algorithm, what is frequent item set, everything. But don't worry, we are here to help you. So we are gonna understand end to end of what is a priori algorithm in this session, or a session or two. Okay. Yeah. A priori algorithm, discovering frequent item set. What is a priori algorithm? A priori algorithm is a foundation technique in data mining, enabling discovery of frequent item set within the data set. This is a powerful algorithm and is used to identify patterns in the larger sets, revealing valuable insights that can be applied to various domains, from market balance, basket analysis to medical diagnosis. Okay. Putting in a simple manner. Okay. So I think we have already explained this in the previous session. Let me explain you again. Let us consider we are having two different transactions. One is my transaction, another one is sir's transaction. I'm buying milk and biscuit. Sir is buying milk, biscuit, and butter. So now these are the two transactions, and we're gonna create a candidate sets out of it. So we're gonna find all kind of permutation combination, like milk, butter, and then biscuit, milk, biscuit, milk, butter, biscuit. So this is what all kind of permutation combination. This is called as a frequent item set, and we will count how many times they occurs. Milk occurs 2 times, biscuit occurs 1 time, butter occurs 1 times, and everything together occurs only 1 time. And milk and butter occurs 2 times, because we both buy that, and milk, butter, and then jam is bought only 1 time. Guys, it will be confusing. No problem. The simple thing is you're gonna find the count of each and every item. That's it. That is called as frequent set. Okay. Hope you guys have understand. The last statement you guys are able to understand. Okay. So yeah, sir, over to you.
Yes, guys, Apriori algorithm discovering frequent item sets. Okay, again, items, if you split this word item and sets, you know what is sets, different sets, one or two, more than one pair of products or whatever units you call it set. So item sets. Okay, so it is going to discover frequent item sets. Okay, frequent means and like frequently bought, or because that's why somebody will keep products in a particular way. Okay, so let's go and understand it. So a priori algorithm is a foundational technique for data mining, enabling discovery of frequent item sets within data set. So now you guys know what is data set and what is the item set. Item set can be, it is a physical product, okay, through which data will be generated and stuff, and then you're running this. But item set is, that's why otherwise we should call it data set again, but that is a physical product, that's why it is an item set. And within the data set, this powerful algorithm uses to identify patterns in a large data set, revealing valuable insights. That's the job of a data scientist, guys. Okay, using these algorithms and techniques to find the valuable insights from the data and making reports and visualizations and communicating to the right stakeholders and people who want to know and make decisions. Okay, that can be applied to various domains, from market basket analysis to medical diagnosis, customer segmentation, or many other industries you can apply wherever it is required. Let's move to the other section.
Yeah, sure, sir. Let us move to the next slide. Okay. Yeah. Introduction to association rule mining, guys. We are just going inside it. Okay. We have already seen what it is completely, but like a gist of it. If you guys missed the previous session, okay. Introduction to association rule mining. Association rules. Association rules are a statement that describes a relationship between items in the data set. These rules are expressed in the form of if A, then B, where A and B are the item sets. Simple term. Okay. If I buy milk, then I'm gonna buy a biscuit. That is called as association rule. That is if and then. If whatever the terms are after if, that is called as antecedent. When whatever the term after then, that is called as consequent. So this is entire thing. If milk, then biscuit. This is called as association rule. Okay. Market basket analysis, it is one of a classical example. This market basket analysis where association rules are used to identify product frequently purchased together, enabling target marketing strategy. Like we will be most commonly buying the biscuit and milk, right? Milk, butter, like that. So most frequent items finding by using this association rule in the market, that is called as market basket analysis. It's a popular example. Okay, it's a classic one. Okay, next we are having application. Association rule mining finds application in a diverse field. We already seen about it, right? It is available in the customer segmentation, fraud detection, and then medical diagnosis, retail, many things. Okay, much more. Okay, so this is what the gist about association rule mining, guys. If you need a detailed explanation of what is association mining, what are the key terms behind it, everything, just watch the previous two sessions videos where we have explained nooks and corners of what is association rule. Okay, so I've just given a gist of it so that you guys get a revision about it, so that we can move on to the a priori algorithm. Okay, so yeah, sir, over to you.
Yeah, so introduction to association rule mining. So association rules, there are three elements which you have to understand association rule mining. So one is association rules, market basket analysis, and application. So uh, association rules are statements that describe relationship between items in the data set. That's very simple. These rules are expressed in the form of if A then B, okay, where A and B are the sets of items. So if coffee price goes up, then tea, people will start buying tea. That is one way of looking at it. But if suppose if people buy diapers, so they might also buy beer. So that can be A can be diapers, B can be. So then this association will tell us, oh, let's keep diapers this side and beer on the other side, so that once somebody buys this, somebody will buy this. So you will not keep in the same row, but what you will do is you will try to keep it in opposite row and combining other permutation combinations, guys, because you have to holistically design the particular space. So there should not be overlap, and you have to bring to a probabilistic conclusion that yes, 99% the design is good. Okay, so I'm giving a physical view of it, but association rule works inside the algorithm. So that is a like digital view. You have to understand that also, but practically you have to get things done. So association rule you can apply physically, because ultimately you have to design your space, and whatever you are doing, you have to get physical things done, right? So you have to understand physically, and you have to understand conceptually and digitally and from the algorithm view. So you have to have yourself into different hats when you're understanding algorithm. Okay, so if A then B, okay, you can apply anywhere wherever you want to use this algorithm. Okay, association rule you can apply. You can apply in other things also. It's not related. Suppose you are designing kitchen, so where to keep gas store, so that where to keep the gas tank if it is associated, where to keep the other appliances, where to keep food products. You can use it there also. It's not that you can apply only in big marts and all. Suppose somebody is designing a restaurant, he can apply association rule. Somebody is designing a workplace, so you can, where is the CEO office, where are the vice presidents, where the HR will sit, you can apply it anywhere. It's not that only algorithm you need to understand it deeply so that you can apply wherever it is required. Then market basket analysis. It's a classical example of market basket analysis where the association rule is used to identify products frequently purchased together. See, now it comes to physical, like it will work in the algorithm, but also it has to be aligned with the how products are purchased. Okay, physical, digital, conceptual, and model, everything should be aligned, guys, so that enabling targeted marketing strategies. Okay, suppose I'll give you one example, you have to answer this. If new product has come, where you will place it? Will you place in front when customers are entering, or you keep at the last? So suppose I'll give another hint, guys. Suppose bread is processed and bread has 2-3 dates. So which date bread you will keep where? Suppose bread is expiring on 5th, or let's say 8th. So you will keep that bread in front, because customer, when they will go and they will take that, otherwise you will have lot of expiry products. So you have to understand market basket analysis deeply so that you can optimize and you can manage the retail industry or other industry accordingly. Because anyways, also in medical, you have, when let's talk about pharmacy, so there also you can apply market basket analysis, because again it is selling medicines, and wherever there's a retail in any industry you are selling products, you can apply application. It can be used for um, like including it can help in the health industry, retail, customer segmentation, fraud detection, medical diagnosis. Okay, and marts, all those supermarkets and stuff, that's what is retail. So you can use it in other places also if it fits according to the model. Okay, so you can use it deeply, keep learning deeply, guys, with long-term objective function, and with absorb the information, digest the information, and apply. Do all the assignments, go and do all the quizzes, more than 600 quizzes, they're live. Do them, do synthesis of knowledge, go deep into meta level and understand each and every concept deeply, so that you will become a magnet to 1% world class talent. Whether you are going for startup or you want to build in career in the corporate world, you will be number one, but with long term, consistent, persistent patience and continuous learning. Okay, learn these concepts very deeply so that you will become world class. Keep learning. Let's move to the other section.
Yeah, sure, sir. Yeah. So now let's move on to the principle of this a priori algorithm. Okay. Frequent items we have already seen, right? In the previous two sessions, we have discussed what is frequent items. Frequent items are the sets of items that appear together frequently in the dataset, like milk and butter, milk and jam, milk and bread, like that. A priori algorithm, it's a principle, states that if an item set is infrequent, then all of its supersets must also be infrequent. Okay, just understand, if the product or item doesn't occur more frequently in the transaction, then it will not that much important and it will not gonna occur more frequent. Okay, that is what the a priori algorithms slogan, let us call it as a rules. Okay, when the item set is infrequent, then the superset, that is whatever the set that you're gonna create by using the less frequent item set is also going to be less frequent. That is what the mantra for this a priori algorithm. Okay, let us see. Then we are having something called as a key term called as pruning. We have already discussed this in the previous session. Let's discuss this one more time. This principle, pruning, is a principle that enables the effective pruning of candidate item set, eliminating that those that are unlikely to be frequent, significantly reducing the search space. Guys, let us consider what this a priori algorithm will do means we're gonna have 5 different products. Consider we are having 5 different products. Okay, so we are 3 people. Okay, myself, sir, and you. Okay, now there are 5 products: milk, butter, jam, bread, and something else like chips. Okay, here these 4 products we all are buying except the chips. Okay, now the chips is bought by only by me. Okay, then the probability or a frequency of that product, that is chips, to be there is not that much, like, because like you guys, you both of them, like sir and you, not have an interest to buy the chips, right? So we can prune it up, we can delete that item because it is not that much necessary. Now what happens means, now you are reducing a data set to only 4 items. This makes us to do the recommendation system in a more proper manner, and we can avoid the kind of underfitting and overfitting. Guys, I hope like you guys know about underfitting and overfitting, right? Just mention in the conversation. Okay, because like we have teached you enough number of time what is underfitting, overfitting, bias, variance, like those things. Okay, you should be clear cut on it. Okay, so a kind of removing the unwanted items from the data set or item set, that is called as pruning. So in order to make the things or item set smaller, such that we can do a effective recommendation system on top of it, and also it requires very less storage space. And we need to create a permutation and combination in a priori algorithm, right? If it is 5 means there are going to be more permutation and combination when compared to 4. So these are the advantages that we will be doing whenever we create a frequent item set in a priori algorithm. Okay, so yeah sir, over to you.
Yeah. So a priori, the principles. What are the principles? Frequent item sets, guys. That is the first principle. Frequent means frequently item sets are sets that of the items that appear together frequently in the data set. So the a priori principle states that if an item set is infrequent, then all of its uh, supersets must also be infrequent. So it's like it's very simple. If it is popular, then suppose if a particular product is popular, so the data set it needs to be in it needs to be appearing in that data set. It is frequent, it's not frequent. So that's what it says. So it, if it is infrequent, it should be in infrequent, because then and only you know that which product keep where, how to align, and also you need to order it, so that you need to have inventory for it, right? If you are selling 100 items a day of particular product, and then you need to maintain that inventory also, right? Otherwise you will lose sales. So you, it's not only for the insights for the purchasing, but it's also for the inventory. It's also like if you have kept items like for 1 crore, you have done the inventory and nobody is buying your product, you are in a big loss. So that is why you need to understand even the inventory, not only the sale and purchase, but the frequency of so these frequent items, these principles will help you that which product is frequently moving, so that you keep inventory, supply chain, manufacturing contracts, they are in place, because you have to get it from there, how much time it takes, lot of calculations you have to do, planning. Okay, that's why these principles are very important. Then you have pruning principle, enables to effect efficient pruning of the candidate item set, enabling those are unlikely to be frequently, and significantly reducing the search space. So it's like the same thing. Pruning is like need to know what I said previously, that you need to understand the frequency. If your product is moving, some product is moving fast, some product is not moving that fast, it is moving medium. So you need to have a different cycle for that. And then some product which are moving slow, so you need to create a frequency for that, so that you are having a balanced way of managing that particular store and all.
Yeah, guys. So that is what our output pruning. So yeah, sir. Is there anything else that you need to add on it? Yeah. Yeah, guys. So this is all about a priori algorithm principles. As sir is explaining, like both the frequent items and then pruning. So this is all about a priori algorithm principle. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay. So yeah, let us see the step by step a priori algorithm, guys. Just listen to it because it's a black box of it. Okay, so whenever you guys have the algorithm, okay, in the python, it's gonna be just two lines of code. Anyone in this world can do that, but they doesn't understand what is black box of it. Okay, now we gonna go through the entire steps how a black box works for this a priori algorithm. Let us do step by step. Okay, first, candidate generation. You guys already know what is candidate, right? The algorithm first start by generating the candidate's item set of increasing size, starting with the individual items and gradually building up to the larger set. That is, you need to go for permutation and combination of all the item set that is present in your basket. That's it. Next, support collection for each candidate items. The algorithm calculates its support, which is a proportion of transaction that contains the item set. This determines the frequency of the item set in the dataset. Simple. Once you do the permutation combination of all the items, you need to find how many times the items occurs in the transaction. Then, next thing is pruning. A priori algorithm is applied to prune the candidate set that have the infrequent subsets. This step eliminates unlike candidates frequently, like significantly improve the efficiency. Okay, so in pruning step, you're gonna eliminate item set which are less frequent. That's it. That is called as pruning. Finally, frequent item identification, frequent item set identification. After pruning, the algorithm identifies frequent item sets based on their support threshold. These frequent item sets represent the patterns that occurs frequently in the data set. That's it. Okay, so when you're gonna take five items, for example, five items you're gonna take, like milk, butter, jam, bread, and then something called as chips. So chips is like, so that is what the item set that I'm having. I need to calculate the candidate generation, that is for chips, for milk, butter, jam, bread individually, then milk, jam, milk, butter, milk, biscuit, like that, and then milk, jam, biscuit, butter, like all kind of permutation combination. One items, two items, three items, four items, five items, everything. That is called as a candidate generation. Then we need to remove, that is then we need to go for a support calculation. Okay, all or for the all the permutation combination, what is the support of it? Okay, for example, milk, butter, jam. So for all the combination, what is the support of each and everything? Then we need to prune it up. Okay, so for example, chips will be very less frequent. Okay, we need to remove it based on its support value. Okay, that is called as pruning, deletion. Okay, finally we will be ending up with the item set, that is called as frequent item set, which is generated by this a priori algorithm, and we can consider these are the item sets and there will be support of it. So we can be that much confidence to recommend a person, okay, if you buy this product, go and buy this product, because like this is gonna be having more support. Okay, so this is what the entire flow. You're gonna create a candidate set, then you're gonna fix the support of each and every candidate set, then you need to delete what are the candidates set which have the less support score, then you need to create a support item identification table. So from there you can create a recommendation system by using the association tool. Okay, hope you guys are able to understand the entire flow. Guys, it's a simple thing. It is what the recommendation system, guys, now you are able to understand, right? You will be hearing this word recommendation system, but now we have break down everything in a simple manner. Okay, this is how a recommendation system starts working. Okay, it's a very base thing. Okay, so yes sir, over to you. Yeah, so I hope like this is what everything. So I think yeah, So these are the steps that is available there. That is step by step way of creating a priori algorithm. Okay, so we have introduced you today the a priori algorithm. It's a very popular and a classic technique that is available in association rule. We have discussed what are the key terms that is available in the association a priori algorithm. We have mentioned the steps to tackle this a priori algorithm. Hope you guys have understand. If you guys have any doubts related to this session, please make sure that you guys ask in the comment section. We'll take up and we'll solve your doubts. Okay. So again, I'm mentioning, guys, today there is a buzzword called as a recommendation system everywhere. Okay, wherever you go, any kind of apps, any kind of stores, any kind of thing, there is a recommendation system. This association rules is a base thing where we're gonna build a recommendation system on top of it. Okay. Hope you guys have enjoyed this session. We will pass this session here and we will continue in the next session. This is all about today's session, guys. Make sure you guys completely understand this session. If you guys have any doubts, just ping in the comment section. We will take up and we will solve your doubts. Okay. So if you so this is all about today's session. We will continue in the next session. Until next session, bye guys. Take care. We will all meet in the next session. Bye guys.